In this video, we're gonna share with you 5 new consumer trends you need to know right now to help you prepare for the end of the year holiday shopping season.
The 5 trends that we're about to share with you come from our latest consumer trends report. This is a quarterly study of over 1,000 US consumers that explores where most people shop, what they're buying, and if they're spending more or less online, in store, and on Amazon and Walmart in particular. This report is completely free to download, so make sure to grab your own copy of it with the link down in the description. Now let's take a look at the very first consumer trend.
Trend number 5. Among all the product categories, shoppers are spending most of their money on essential products. In fact, 33% of consumers are buying more groceries and 28% are buying more cleaning supplies. On this list, we also found 3 product categories that have increased the most when compared to last quarter. Those categories are office supplies, up 37%, tobacco, pipes, and accessories, up 21%, and beauty and personal care products, which has increased 18%. Now, what about the products that consumers are buying less of? The 3 categories that have decreased the most when compared to last quarter are toys and games, down 35%, garden and outdoor, down 26%, and pet supplies, which has decreased 25%. Okay, Lenny, I'm actually gonna put you on the spot right here, all right?
All right.
In 30 seconds or less, how can our viewers take this new information and apply it to their business?
Okay, challenge accepted. Got my little timer here. Let's do this. 30 seconds. So I would say if you're thinking about selling or you already sell these essential type products, then maybe consider adding accessories that go with it. So an example of this could be, let's say you create a new bundle that includes multiple types of cleaning supplies and helpful accessories. But if you're selling in one of the categories that consumers are buying less of, then maybe consider lowering the amount of inventory that you have on hand and ordering in to avoid long-term and costly storage fees. All right, how'd I go? 30 seconds.
Just got it in.
All right, what's the next trend?
Trend number 4. Nearly as many shoppers are purchasing from a Walmart store as are shopping on the Amazon website. In fact, 65% of consumers shop online with Amazon, and 63% shop in-store with Walmart. One really interesting note here is while Amazon continues to lead in online shopping, Walmart is right on their tail. In contrast, when you look at in-store shopping, where Walmart leads, Amazon isn't even ranked within the top 5. Now, keep in mind, Amazon only opened their first physical store in 2015, and they're already just a few percentage points behind Target, Walgreens, Lowe's, and Home Depot. So, how is Walmart so far ahead of the competition? Well, in-store, they're winning in the most important category, essential products. This includes groceries, medication, vitamins, cleaning supplies, and other categories such as beauty care and pet supplies. But when it comes to online shopping, for the majority of product categories, consumers still prefer to buy on Amazon. And for this upcoming holiday season in particular, a few types of products shoppers said they're planning to buy the most of are books, clothing, and home and kitchen items. Now, there are still a few categories where consumers said they plan to buy online, except this time on Walmart.com. These are electronics, groceries, and office supplies categories. Okay, Lenny, we're back to you now. In 30 seconds or less, how can our viewers take this new information and apply it to their business?
This is a good one. So I think there's 2 main takeaways here. The very first one is to consider selling your products on Walmart if you aren't already, especially if you're selling any of these essential type products. The second takeaway is that for the upcoming holiday season, if you're selling one of these products that consumers say that they plan to buy the most, then you gotta make sure that your products are appearing at the top of the page when they're searching for them. In order to do this, you need to make sure to increase, hang on, I just need another moment. Let's just pause Jake for a second. All right, this is important. So, what you need to do is make sure to increase both your advertising budgets and your keyword bids so that you win those top of search positions. You could also lower your price temporarily and run some coupons. These are just some great ways to get those additional sales and increase your rankings before the holidays. All right, let's get Jake back. So, what's the next trend?
Trend number 3, consumers are beginning to adopt new e-commerce and financial technologies. In fact, nearly half of all consumers prefer shopping from retailers that offer flexible payment options like cryptocurrency and buy now, pay later programs. You may have even seen in the news recently that Amazon just partnered with the company Affirm to offer its customers flexible financing at checkout. Another technology that consumers are quickly adopting are deal finding browser extensions like Honey, Price Count, and Amazon Assistant. This means that consumers are placing a large value on being able to easily compare and track prices when shopping online. Okay, Lenny, you know what to do.
Yeah.
In 30 seconds or less, give us the good stuff.
Alrighty, so here I would say if you've got a Shopify website for your products, then I would definitely consider accepting cryptocurrency as an alternative payment method. You can easily do this by enabling Coinbase, BitPay, or coin payments from the payment providers page in your Shopify store. Also, I'd say consider adding Shop Pay to your Shopify store. This allows you to offer a flexible buy now, pay later program through the company Affirm that Jake mentioned. Doing this will help boost your conversion rate and cut checkout times by up to 27%.
Trend number 2, influencer marketing is growing and product recommendations are key. In fact, 40% of consumers use social media to search for products online, and 56% say they consider buying products that are recommended by influencers. Right now, the most influential social media platforms are Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. In the most popular category, that would be the fashion and beauty industry, where 1 in 4 consumers say they follow influencers such as Beyonce, Kevin Hart, and Kendall Jenner, which makes me wonder, what influencers do you follow on social media? Let me know down in the comments. And if you're enjoying this video, let us know by giving the like button a big thumbs up. Okay, Lenny, we're back to you for the 30-second takeaway.
Yeah, this is a great one. It's so interesting to see how e-commerce has changed. So, takeaways. One thing that you can do right now is just to become active on all of the most influential social media platforms. Just posting once or twice a week should help kickstart your social media following and start to understand how social media impacts e-commerce. The other thing that I would consider as well is start reaching out to micro-influencers in your niche and asking them to promote your product on their page. This is super successful. I don't have enough time to explain how this all works right now, so make sure to check out this video in the cards to learn more about this strategy.
Trend number 1. Consumers are seeking greater accountability and transparency from brands. In fact, more than half of all consumers say they would be more inclined to buy from a company that treats their employees well, are transparent about their policies, and are locally sourced or eco-friendly. Especially in today's political and social climate, consumers feel that brands have a uniquely powerful influence on their audiences, which could lead them to drive meaningful change. Over the past year, we've seen brands starting to increase their efforts in addressing some of these social issues, such as racial equality, climate change, and gender neutrality. For brands, participating in social activism is becoming vital in keeping their customers brand loyal. Today, about 58% of consumers describe themselves as brand loyal, and this is a number that has gone up 7% from the previous quarter. This tells us that consumers are increasingly becoming brand loyal when their favorite companies share similar ethical values. Okay, Lenny, you know the deal. In 30 seconds or less, how can our viewers take this new information and apply it to their businesses?
Yeah, so the first one that I see only applies if you have employees, but if you do, make sure to treat them well by offering good incentives and benefits, which you should anyway. Second, be transparent and open about your policies, such as how your return policy works and how you collect customer data. That's very important. Lastly, consider changing your supplier to one that is locally sourced or eco-friendly. Everybody loves a sustainable product and one that's made in America or whatever country you're from.
Knowing these 5 important consumer trends will help you better understand your customers so that you can adapt when their needs change. Now, if you're watching this video before the holiday shopping season, here's what you need to know about what to expect this year. Of all the remaining holidays, 24% of consumers said they are planning to spend more on Christmas this year than they did last year. The next most popular spending holidays are Thanksgiving and Halloween. Now, when exactly will consumers start their holiday shopping? Well, nearly a third said they're planning to shop early before the end of October, and 55% of consumers said they're planning to shop before Thanksgiving.
So I think this tells us a few different things. Just like how we prepare for big events such as Prime Day, it's critical that your listings and advertising campaigns are fully optimized before consumers begin shopping. This includes updating the keywords in your listing, uploading better images, and optimizing your advertising campaigns. If you do need any help optimizing your products, then we actually have a great video that walks you through step-by-step exactly how to do it. We'll put that video for you up in the cards here, so make sure to check that out before the holiday season starts. And remember, the Consumer Trends Report that we use today is completely free to download, so make sure to grab your own copy of it with the link down in the description.
I hope you got a ton of value from this video. If you did, let us know by giving the like button a little love.
Or a lot of love.
Or like just a little love I think is good enough.
Yeah, but a lot of love would be better.
Yeah, just give the like button as much love as you so choose.